Alright, welcome back to part 2 of Campaign Vetus Grandeur. We are leaving, or we are coming back to 1471 in this realm of possibilities. We have the likes of East Asia with the Thai having 0 mandate and hemorrhaging mandate at a just increasing rate. They're not. The AI just doesn't see Nanjing or Canton as valuable, even though it is obviously part of their mandate. That prestige is going down. That stability is in the trash, and okay, they have bankruptcy. Never mind. Never mind. Tai is not going to hold on to that mandate for long. Jintauru is going to steal that mandate, presumably, and eventually just use it against them. And then down here we have the Tomoko Empire, of course. You know, it could be an up-and-comer and eventually just usurp the mandate from further south, if they feel like it. I mean, they got exploration ideas, they got decentralism, they're going to get all this good stuff. I would not count Tomoko out. Absolutely not. I'm just doing some courtesy feels out into the other nations, since obviously they're gonna take a long time to get going with regards to reaching out to other nations, especially like Brasilia. They're not going to reach other nations in the very near future. So, you know, we're just taking a look at them right now. I'm gonna go ahead and start the timeline. We're gonna keep going into 1471 and see how these nations work out. Brasilia, you know, the jungle hellscape that is South America and Brazil. They're going for heavily fleet basing, some mercenary army, and then to administer their state better, they want these ideas. Which, to be fair, they are really good for just like a really expansive state. Especially that core creation cost at the end, just fantastic. But I mean, it's slow going over here. Don't expect them to like encompass all of this South America soon. Seriously, don't. Let's see what else is going on up here. We have Balancia making waves over here, just surging through the coast. We're going to see if they can form the Mexican nation. They need Admin Tech 10. I don't think anyone's going to really contest them. Ossia is not going to really like make heavy intrusions over here unless they win heavily in a war against Balancia. So, you know, best of luck to the Knights. But honestly, I just don't see them going that deep into central Mexico. Like Okeechobee here is fueling their ambitions, but I mean, this dead is not looking good. So, you know, we'll see. They got good expansion ideas. Development costs going down, settlers going up, morale going up, infantry combat going up by a strong amount, and then ship durability, land fire damage going up, and then discipline going up. I mean, Ossia can pack a punch, but they need to expand outward first. I mean, these Floridian lands are not profitable in the short term. Long term, sure. Not right now. And then Nunavut, I mean, we all know it is an icy hellscape up here. It's not gonna be pretty, especially when they go bankrupt. And yeah, AI gets a start bonus in idea variation. But I mean, just look at that debt. How they even know of money is beyond me. I mean, money in the term of like gold coins and shit. I don't know. Let's take a look at their trade goods real quick. They're just producing fish and fur. That is their way of life. And I mean, they got good settler rate. I mean, we could take a look at that. Plus 15. The Arctic really fucking them over. And then they got some tax efficiency. They're gonna get, you know, really strong attrition for their enemies, but that's not gonna do much when no one's gonna invade up north. Nunavut. No one's gonna invade up there. Oh well. You know, best of luck to Nunavut. Best of luck. And then nothing's really going on over here in Europe. I should note that in the year 1500, I will manually spawn in the Protestant Reformation in the Catholic nation with the highest development. So if we look on the Great Power list right now, and even though it's 1474, the highest development Catholic nation right now is London, so they would get the Protestant Reformation, and that would start over in their capital, and thus start the countdown to the next age. But they're not at 1500 just yet, and London is spreading very much like a fucking cancer. Good God, the AI prioritizing center of trade. It is ridiculous. Center of trade, center of trade, more center of trade. Granary of the North, even. Like, it's just a lot. Will the Jewish people be able to fight them off? We will see. But yeah, and hopefully Snuva down here can escape to the north, but I mean, 5 settlers a year, it's not looking particularly good. Let's see the technology of 555, Aethopolis 455, Strato 566, the Romans and the Bohemians, all 566. Okay, so Snuva's not too far behind. Oh my goodness. The malfunctioning personality core is still going strong. The air is pretty shit. 033, but I mean they're getting a booming start right now. So I have no doubt that the robots, they are going to absolutely dominate the Eastern Mediterranean, unless like some coalition or something comes against them. Good old Saljun over here is just chilling. Where's your colonist? So you're colonizing Josk. Okay. So it's just, yeah, chilling in the Middle East. What's the Roman Imamate up to? Let's take a look at their ideas, actually, because they are the most powerful right now. 283 development. So, I mean, why not take a look at the most powerful idea set for the most powerful nation right now? So they get plus 15% morale of armies, minus 25% war score versus other religions, and they're at war with who? Thestias? Ooh. Palermo? Oh, that's the capital. Okay. Thestias is about to get thrashed. Although, you know, they could make a dent over here if Rome doesn't come and fight this. Palermo needs like 9 soldiers, I'm pretty sure. No? Oh no, they needs 3 soldiers to siege. But I mean, Thestias, you're gonna need all that you can muster for this. There's not much here going on in Sicily. You need to defend. This 13k death stack is gonna wreck shit down here. Constantinople being reclaimed. I don't know. Palermo, yeah, Sicily is just going to entirely fall. Thestias, what's going on? While Thestias is trying to make a break for it or something, we can at least see the rest of these ideas. So the Rome gets also minus 10% core creation cost for the extra conquest, plus 10% infantry combat ability, which is always nice. And then they get plus 10 galley combat ability to help combat, you know, any other Mediterranean nations. Plus 5% discipline, naval battle going on there to decide hegemony right now, and of course, you know, the Muslims were gonna win that in no short order. So as I was saying, discipline for the mid game, and then national unrest going down by 1. More buffs to their navy, with plus 10 naval morale. And then lastly, plus 20% improved relations, probably for any outraged countries. And lastly, plus 20% siege ability. That's really major, especially for the late game or mid to late game forts. Really helps out versus mountains and hills defenses. So Palermo has fallen. Thestias is trying to make some sort of comeback here, but I mean, this death stack right here with a 2-3. Thestias, you got a 4-2. It's not looking the best. 5-5-6 versus Rome's 5-6-6. But Rome has almost completed 3 idea slots, and they got a standing army. Thestias, let's see what you got. You got high war exhaustion, I can tell. Exploration, expansion, and standing army. So, yeah, Thestias. Oh, there it is. There's the peace deal. With Rome, just, taking the heart out of Thestias and ripping it out. And -2 stability, Thestias, that's just, I'm sorry, man. That's rough. But Strato is also doing war. It's going after Snuva. Where are they going after? Oh, they're going after Naxos. Okay. I mean, I don't think Snuva can do much about this. Like, what can they do, if anything? They've got 6K right here, sure, but they've been stocking up. Where did you get that much money? 400 ducats, tell me. What the hell? I don't even know. El Corks is just doing Iberian stuff. Sevilla. Yep, and we already got a core from Eretna right there. So Ethopolis, you know, could be teetering on the edge. We don't really see much yet. Replication protocols sort of getting involved in politics, allying with Ethopolis. We already know Naxos is going to fall to Strato, so that war is said and done. And whoa, hold on, hold the phone. We have London going to war with Lower Lorraine, the Etruscans, and the French Republic. And this is 12K about versus, I mean, let's see how much Lower Lorraine has. 6, 12, 10. They should be able to beat London in a land war, but I don't know, what is this war even for? What does London want? Londoner conquest of Gravenhag. They're about to get it. I mean, you need to pile up your forces in order to combat this. I think London just has this. And then if they can beat out the Lower Lorraine and like annex a good chunk of this land, Lower Lorraine is not going to be in any sort of good position. Let's just check out their development. 49 development. That's really low. And oh, London is oh damn, London forced back. Is that, oh, that's a stack wipe. London had it in their hands. And now London just lost that entire war. Or presumably they've lost this entire war, because I mean, they've got no more troops. Or they've got 2 right over here, I guess, but that's their only stuff. They're gonna get this unsieged in about a hot second. This war is gonna turn right around, and then London is just left, you know, with their European colonies being cut down. London, fatal mistake. Fatal mistake. I mean, sure, you won at Finn, but doesn't mean much when, you know, the enemy still has over 10 times your troop numbers. I think this will be good for the Lower Lorraine and the French Republic and the Etruscans. You know what? Why not? Let's just take a look at the Lower Lorraine ideas too while we're at it. Plus 15% trade efficiency, plus 2 diplomatic reputation, and more morale of armies early on. Ideas cost a lot less. And Dino developed those marshy lowlands. Stack wipe right there. Nice. And then later on they get more heavy ship combat ability, you know, combat in London's good old fleets. And national unrest goes down, discipline goes up, and then they have the potential to dominate the waves quite literally with that plus 45% naval force limit. And at the end, land fire damage, just ensuring their army is at the peak, basically. So yeah, London lost the siege. They're at minus 30 now. It's just, yeah, London fucked up. There's not much else they can do. They can maybe raise an army, but I mean, they have 2,000 manpower. You'd need mercenaries. 67 ducats isn't enough to hire mercenaries. Can I even see? Yep, but it's all overpriced. Alright, KO, London, KO. Oh my goodness, I didn't think Strato was going to take Lemnos and Lesbos, holy shit. And now the Norse are just left with Crimea. Oh, how the Norse live in exile now. And how Strato has reclaimed Greek lands in the name of Eastern Orthodoxy. Well done, Strato, well done. But we'll see if you can hold it down. And over here, obviously, you know, Thestias is trying to get her lands back in Sicily, but the Muslims ain't gonna let that shit fly. Just look at that. And then the Roman Imamate is definitely going for North Africa, because why not? I mean, it's Muslim land. Why not? And then Republican Protocols going down there. Saljuan still over here. Jintauru is going hard into Chinese land. Tai is not even thinking about Nanjing. Tai, are you still bankrupt? No, you're not. You're not bankrupt. You're still at -1 stability. You're still in the shitter. Oh, Tai. How these ideas don't really quite benefit you. I mean, we could just take a look at them real quick, just as, you know, the mandate tanks. I mean, can recruit female generals, available loot plus 45%, reinforced cost goes down by 15%, fort defense goes up by 15%, plus 2 accepted cultures, war taxes basically become free, and female advisor chance goes up by 50%, state maintenance goes down by 20%, and land shock damage goes up by 10%, and fort maintenance goes down by 15%. Like, Tai has potential to be okay, but the starting ideas aren't conducive to it, unfortunately. Okay, they peaced out, but I don't think any territory was exchanged. Let's go ahead and see. Nope, it looks like just money was exchanged. Well, all right. For now. Oh, let's see how this Zeuxis is doing. Yeah, that zero legitimacy doesn't surprise me. Are they able to colonize at least? Are they bankrupt? They're not bankrupt. Okay, they're slowly building up. They aren't like completely collapsing, which is nice. We'll see if they can hold on to it. I'm hoping they can. We'll see. Other than that, I think things are kind of at peace for now. We can just, I guess, speed 5 it until further notice, because I don't think things are still warming up in the campaign. It's still before 1500. All right, let's go speed 5 and see if we see anything. Kind of waiting on the Protestant Reformation too. We can take a little look at the religious map mode a little. Got the Hussites in Bohemia, Jewish state faith up here, Mahayana Buddhism over here. And then I have a feeling that the Roman Imamate is going to be enforcing Sunni Islam over its dominion. The Cuman Confederation is just chillaxing. There's nothing really simmering yet. I have a feeling, though, that more war is going to break out over the English Channel or something like that, or just more trade centers. It's going to be a while before they, like Lower Lorraine and London, colonize inward from where their capital is and not centers of trade. But, I mean, once they do colonize inward, that's gaining more growth side. I have a feeling that they're going to get a lot more powerful come, like, late 1500s when they start getting bulkier. Yeah. Guess we can use that word. Dynasties, Zipolderbrad. And then that's dynastic theocracies. Pretenders in Lusitania. Alecorks. Oh. Huh. Pretenders succeeded in Alecorks. That's either unfortunate or really nice. Oh, we have a war. We have a war, people. Aethopolis is going to war against Thestias, the second Aethopolitan conquest of Constantinople. Something tells me Thestias is not going to be able to fight this as the robots land at Syracuse. Let 1490 be the day that is remembered in history as the day the robots invaded Sicily. Truly, it is a dark day for humankind. And yeah, look at that. I think there's a sign that Thestias went bankrupt. They did. Oh dear. Oh dear. One Orthodox nation thrives and another Orthodox nation just collapses. It is unfortunate. I mean, there's no saving this. There really is no saving this. All three forts are under siege. Sure, they won at Catania, but this is not winnable. Especially since you're bankrupt. Look at the morale difference here. Props to trying, Thestias, but sometimes it's just not enough. And I'm sorry that it's not enough, but Constantinople's lost. The Buddhists have won. The Straits belong to Aethopolis and the Phoenician people. Yep, Phoenician. Let's actually take a look at the cultural map mode. So we got Phoenicians here, we got the Greeks spreading around, Etrurian, Roman, police sirens in the background. I didn't do anything wrong, I assure you. Honest old me. The Dutch, Cuman, got the Czech, got Bedouin. Yeah, there's not really much else. Yep, cultural map mode is pretty uniform for now. Well, except over here. Yeah, Andalusi going around and Umbrian going around. Inuit spreading lively. Yeah. It's going well so far. Oh, and replication protocol is going for Eastern Mediterranean dominance, as I said. Oh, damn. Oh my goodness, what happened? Okay, so Regrara is a Beyond Typist tag. It's not in vanilla EU4. And these rebels in the Peasants' War, oh my goodness. And yeah, you can tell Regrara is from Beyond Typist. This is not vanilla. Still though, like, damn. Suzuki has collapsed in hard on itself, and those colonies that were right here in North Africa, they're gone. Nothing's left of them. Oh, I feel sorry for Sizeuxis. I really do. These ideas just aren't conducive to maintaining internal stability. They're conducive to expansion, but oh. It's unfortunate, but there's not much I can do. I'm giving the commentary, now I'm spectating. How's the Bohemian Order doing, They're actually rising pretty quickly. 281 development, they're in third in terms of like overall. But in terms of actual development, they're still like well behind Replication Protocol and London, so yeah, let's go to let's get to 1500 for this video. Let's actually zoom out, because 1500 we can see where the Protestant Reformation spawns in. Iretenid separatists right there. Who wants to separate in Constantinople? Thestias does. All right. London has officially colonized Venice. Oh my god, this tumorous growth across fucking Europe. Oh, it's ridiculous. But I mean, hey, that's the AI for you. They love centers of trade, and they will colonize it whenever they can. So, yeah. Etruscans expanding steadily, 878. I'm always checking the technology numbers, because technology is just so crucial, and it's a deciding factor for a lot of wars and a lot of outcomes. Alright, and the leading up to the Protestant Reformation. No major wars. Still, everyone is just expanding away. Alright. And 1500 January. Who is getting the Protestant Reformation? It is London. Alright. So, here we go. London event 2001. Only time will tell what this might bring. And from there, we have the Protestant Reformation. Ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna get spicy in the Catholic nations. And let's see how the papacy influence. Okay. Alright. Let's go speed 5 for like a whole year. Let's see how it spreads. Oh, no, gotta zoom out. Yeah. It should spread pretty quickly across London's own provinces, and from there it'll branch off into like the French Republic and the Lower Lorraine, as well as Lusitania. Whether or not Lusitania and then flip to Protestant or Reformed, yeah, I don't know. The tests didn't yield like conclusive results on that. Sometimes they did, sometimes they didn't. So I can't say for sure if they will or if they won't. But it does kind of like shake up the alliances as to who wants to be allies with who. Definitely does. Horatio did Spencer. Oh, London is actually allied to the Roman Imamate. That's actually pretty interesting. I didn't expect them to. I thought they'd be firm rivals. Okay. Oh, Sizeuxis is trying to reconquer. Oh no, Regrara is going after Safi. Okay. So they're trying to prey on Sizeuxis. Maybe that's the right play. Maybe that is the right play for them. I have no idea. The longer these guys spend over here fiddling around in Europe, the stronger Ostia, Balancia, and Nunavut get. We're gonna see how that pans out, as colonialism has spawned as well. But where did it spawn at? It spawned in Greece, of all places. Could it have spawned anywhere else? I don't know. All I know is that this is now a major colonial port. You thought Thessaly any sort of port? No, it is a great fucking trading port. And why did they get it? Because they got exploration ideas. Don't know why they went exploration their first idea set. I don't think I gave them an exploration because the player who wanted, or the player didn't tell me they wanted exploration ideas for their nations, but they chose it anyway. So props to them for taking it. Oh, and Thestius is getting invaded again. Synthetic conquest of Rhodes. That is going to be a wipe. Oh, Regrara is actually facing tough resistance against Zeuxis. Oh my goodness, Regrara is actually giving Zeuxis a run for their money. They lost, but still, like, Zeuxis has some life in it. It's not much life, but it's some life. We'll see if it pans out. I'm hoping they survive, because Lusitania is right there, and they will devour this land if they are given the chance. I mean, and they're allied with the Roman Imamate. That, yeah, they could very well have that chance. Bohemian Order is allied with the Cumans and the French Republic. Etruria's allied with the Lower Lorraine. And Strato is no. Strato has no. Pretty surprising. I thought they would have some. Oh, what is this now? Oh no. Okay, that's the same war, and they conceded Rhodes. And Malta's getting colonized by the Muslims. So I think we'll stop it at the start of 1506. This has been quite a lengthy video, but still. We got to the Protestant Reformation. We're seeing it branch out slowly but surely. It's gonna be interesting how alliances shake up around here, because Lusitania might not want to ally with London if they turn Protestant. Who knows? The Roman Imamate is still looking like the power broker inside the Mediterranean, and like Strato can try and contest that all they want, but I mean, 20 force limit, 20k troops with 44 naval force limit versus 42 land troops, 42 force limit, and then 50 ships. You got nothing on the Roman Imamate right now. You really don't. But I mean, if Strato wants to contest them, they can try. Regrara is absolutely fucking over Zeuxis' expansion opportunities. This is mean. And also stupid by the AI for trying it over and over, but, you know, AI will be AI. Alright, we'll stop it in July. It's been a while, and we've seen a lot so far. And yeah, we'll stop it right there. So, I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Campaign Vetus Grandeur. We are seeing moves and shifts all over the place. Except really maybe the New World, since it's kind of slow going there, as we expected. But Europe is getting interesting real fast. So, I hope you will join me for part 3 of Campaign Vetus Grandeur. And yeah, hope you all have a good time, and look forward to the next part. I'll post it as soon as I can. I'll see you later.